Hello, Haley, and any other gestational diabetes mommies or borderline gestational diabetes mommies. I have my tracker list that I have to turn in Tuesday, so I'm trying to make sure I get some wise food choices selected. What I'm about to do is I'm going to prick my finger because I'm about to eat my lunch, and I just wanted to make a brief video because I know we're all struggling with what to eat and, watching our carbs and things of that nature. So, I'm still learning by trial and error. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys, oh, I've got the perfect diet and it's going so great. No, I'm struggling because I love to eat food. And, of course, when you're pregnant, you have certain cravings and you like to eat what you want to eat. Not someone telling you when and what to eat. So, it stinks, but it's all for the baby. So, I'm checking my before lunch blood sugars to see what it is. I'm starving. I'm not going to sit here and lie. What they want is for when you wake up before breakfast, they want you to have a blood sugar of 60 through 90. I'm hovering around 94, 96. And 1 hour after meals, they want you to have 120 or less. So right now, it's just coming in backwards, but it's 76, which is amazing. I haven't seen that in ages. So I'm doing pretty good. But like I said, I'm starving. I'm not going to sit here and lie. They didn't even have a snack. So maybe that's why it's registering so low. What I'm going to heat up for lunch is this. It's a lean cuisine. I love shrimp, fish, salmon, and stuff like that. So this is a shrimp Alfredo. It has 200 calories, 4 grams of fat, 2 grams of fiber. What I'm looking for on the box when I pick stuff out is I think for lunch I'm only allowed to have, they want me to have no more than 40 grams. 40 grams of carbs. So looking at this, it's got 29. So the other 10 I'm going to spend on eating some watermelon, I guess, aside fruit, since I can't have fruit in the morning. And I'm going to squeeze lemon on this instead of using salt to try to cut out my sodium. And then I'll report back in just a second after eating. Well, I think I'm supposed to wait. Yeah, I'm supposed to wait an hour. And we'll see what this does to my blood sugar. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back an hour later, and we're going to see what my sugars are after eating the lean cuisine shrimp Alfredo with the peas and the broccoli, which, by the way, it was very delicious. Of course, am I full? No, not by a long shot. If I keep thinking about food, I'll want some cake and pies and all that other good stuff. So I think it's a mind thing too. So I'm getting ready to check my sugars, and that way that will tell me if I'm able to eat that meal again or if I have to cut back on maybe the watermelon or something, do something else. Well, that for some reason that stick, I pressed down too hard with that one. Okay, so I got my little alcohol pad. And my sugars, what they want them to be 1 hour after every meal is 120 or less. I'm at 115. Yay! So I can't eat that meal again. So I'll just put that on my list of a meal I can't eat, repeat again. I think for my snacks, since I'm not full, I'm continuing to drink my water, which is really important. But what I'll have for my snack is a few Triscuits with peanut butter on them for protein. Some of the other things they have on the list that I can eat are like the 100 calorie pack Cheez-It crackers. We have, let's see, of course the peanut butter, string cheese, like the mozzarella cheese. I have to get some more of that. And I can do like, I I think this is the Nature's Own wheat fiber and wheat and fiber bread, and the Thomas English muffins, the light multi-grain English muffins. So I can do that as well. And I'm just basically everything that I eat, I have to count my carbs, and make sure that those numbers stay in line and that I'm not getting over a certain amount for carbs. The list that I'm using, now my phone wants to freeze, is basically, they gave me a list, like a chart of how many carbs to have in each meal setting, including the snack, which with me, my hardest is breakfast. Like I said, I'm used to eating fruit and all that other good stuff for breakfast, and not being able to do that anymore is kind of taking its toll on me and frustrating me. And of course, if I don't feel like a hot breakfast, I would do cereal. Well, cereal is basically off limits for me because of the carbs. And they told me I couldn't have absolutely any cereal in the morning, which of course I wanted to cry, but I got to do what's best for the baby. So the cereal, because of the carbs and the sugar, is out of the question. And I'm just sitting here looking, trying to find my my carb list that I had pulled up a little earlier, telling me like what foods to stay away from. And she said I can have a dessert, like after dinner or whatever. It just, again, I have to watch the sugars and the carbs. So basically what I do now is everything that I get to eat, I check the carbs on the box. I'm looking at the carbs. There's 20 grams of carbs in the Triscuits, which I usually like the thin ones, but my husband got the thick, so I'll just have to make do with those. But for breakfast, like it says here, no fruit, sometimes no milk. Breakfast, try to get in between 15 to 30 carbs. Snack, 15 to 30 carbs. Lunch, 45 carbs. Snack, 15 to 30 carbs. Dinner, 45 to 60 carbs. And bedtime snack, 45 carbs. So, you just follow whatever is on your box. So since this is 20 carbs, and for my snack, I'm allowed to have 15 to 30. Once I add the peanut butter, it'll even it out. That's 6 crackers. So I get 6 crackers with peanut butter on them for my snack, which I think I'm going to eat my snack now. But I'm glad to see that I'm underneath in my numbers, which is a plus, because then I'll just go back and write down those foods that I ate and that I enjoy eating, so that I can make a list for next week of what my husband needs to buy for me to eat. And I'll know, without being afraid of eating it, that it's not going to affect my carbs. So hopefully that helps. If any of you guys are keeping journals, I think, Haley, you were saying you were keeping a journal on what, certain foods are doing to your sugars. Please share those. If they're keeping your sugars low, please share those with us mothers that are battling, the borderline gestational diabetes and the gestational diabetes, so we can know, because it may be a food that we really want to, eat. So, help us out in that area, and we'll help out each other and try to get through this. So, if you guys have any tips or any foods that are good to eat and keeps your sugars under control, whether they're breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinners, share it with everyone else that's dealing with this, because this stuff is tough. And like I said, with me, I'm struggling. I'm not going to even sit here and pretend I'm having a rough time. I would sure like to have a big old piece of carrot cake with cream cheese all over it, but I know I can't. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to bring to you this video and let you know what my numbers is, what I'm dealing with, and I hope that this can help someone else out there. All right, until then, have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know I'm going to try to take me a nap because I'm exhausted. And I'll talk to you soon.